Okay, friends, heading into the final game of the best of 5 show match between Snoopa and Capoch. We're on 4 lakes. Snoopa playing as Mongols and Capoch playing as China. I've seen China do pretty well on this map, so we'll see how if he finds success or not. Mongols, unpredictable. Mongols are very unpredictable, but yeah, but yes. Yeah, this is one of the maps that does have water, so we'll see how both of them try to balance their eco. Going up with a dock, it looks like immediately from Capoch. Yeah, so like, I like 4 lakes because 1, there's no shoreline fish, so you're forced to build docks, obviously, and then you're forced to build boats. A couple of those sheep's going to get taken up by Capoch. This is the final game of the best of 5 show match. This is a match point, so either player could take the win on this. Not a lot happening, guys. Not a lot happening. It looks like Snoopa did get a lot of sheep from his con, though. And, you know, he put his TC kind of in like a safer position. It's hard to place it like close to gold. I feel like the gold spawn on this map is a little bit farther. I think there is more of an ideal position actually on the backside of this wood line. But if he was a Mongol player playing as Capoch, he could have just moved his TC to this area. So I think there was like a little bit of disadvantage where his TC got placed down just because it is so far from his gold. But I think even as a Mongol player, that's not really much of an issue, since he is playing aggressive, going down with the barracks at the 227 marker. So he's going to be playing more aggressive, spending more of his resources on military units. Also, this is interesting. Capoch has really focused a lot of his units on staying close to the TC in the beginning. A lot of China players will place their, you know, try to get the income from their imperial official earlier on by like placing the, what is it? The mill over on the berry bush. So interesting. I hear a lot of sheep sounds coming out. And it looks like Capoch is taking on more sheep as well. And we've got double spears coming out from Snoopa. I'm not sure where they're heading to. Oh, it's because I'm not selected on Snoopa. Snoopa is sending them out into the stealth forest, doing more scouting with his con, and that imperial official is doing his job. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, he spotted it out. He spotted it out with his scout. Capoch sees that, is responding himself with a barracks, placing that down. Wait. Interesting. Capoch isn't on gold. I don't know if he's going to rely all on the imperial official to get that gold. But yeah, pulls all of his villagers back on wood, sends out one of the spears, starting to build a house, and spears are making their way out across the map from Snoopa. Yeah, I think they're like going around. Also, Snoopa does not yet have a dock. So a lot of that food income from Capoch is really, really safe. But these guys are gonna spot out that dock. Oh, they're going straight for the dock. That's what they're doing. But on the other hand, Capoch is going over to this area of the map and probably going to be heading over to, I don't know if he's going to be heading over. Oh, there is the dock. There is the dock. Okay, so he's going to be heading over to the dock of Snoopa. Dock flank from both players. Also, this is awesome because I have not seen this so aggressive from China in the early game. Using your imperial official to obviously supervise and kind of catch up with your military units is an awesome idea. And all of them going straight for the dock right now. Both players are probably gonna lose their dock at the same time. I'm not sure. And it looks like Capoch is diving in, going straight for, he's trying to protect it, but I don't know who's gonna lose their dock first. Who's gonna lose their dock first? Here comes the charge from Capoch. Gets a really good hit off on some of those units. Is actually in the lead with his military. Let's see, he's got 13 versus 12. Yeah, so he does just have a little bit more military than Snoopa. Sending another charge in. Does a little bit of damage, but we're sitting at 178 on this dock. It's on fire. Snoopa's dock is yet to get on fire right now, so both... Oh, he chases them off. He repairs it just in time. Neither player loses their dock? What is going on? Oh man, more units from Capoch. Neither player is up. They're all in the dark age right now. Snoopa is kind of gaining momentum though. Is probably gonna go up to the castle age or feudal age pretty soon. Since he is gathering gold right now, he just needs 5 more gold to get up. Whereas Capoch has made just a really hefty investment in this right now. He obviously hasn't had his imperial official going to gather taxes, really doing more supervision. So he's gonna have to catch up just a little bit for Snoopa. Snoopa has a lot of food to back this up too, going down with the deer stones. So I'm not sure really who is at the disadvantage here. Neither dock was taken. Neither dock was taken, but I don't know. Like, Capoch is sitting at a military of 15. Snoopa's down to a military of 6. And all of them are heading over to Snoopa's dock. Snoopa did not repair the dock, whereas Capoch did repair the dock. Yeah, we've got a lot of units on this dock. Not a lot of them are healthy, but I will say that dock is gonna get burned down, and Snoopa is heading over to the south side of his lake, building a tower, and then possibly gonna build a dock right now. So that dock gets taken out and his food income is starting to dwindle. Capoch is pushing more military units. Is this a Dark Age push? What is this? Thank you for the follow. Man, and going straight, man, this is a Dark Age, dark age push from China. Like, who has seen China be this aggro? Not me, but man, they can be aggro. And it looks like he's gonna be able to get up into the feudal age too, starting to take out that Uvu. And that's gonna slow down the double production for Snoopa, so he's not gonna be able to double produce at all. Heading back over to the water, Capoch is starting to age up into feudal. We're sitting at the almost a 10-minute mark, and both players are not up in feudal yet. Uvu was lost, and it looks like Snoopa has moved his barracks just slightly over. I'm surprised Snoopa hasn't started to build a archery range. He actually went double barracks instead of archery range. So that was surprising to me. And whoa, and Capoch has such a lead right now. Looking at this, he's got 25 units versus 15. Oh, and a sneaky dock is also getting placed down on Snoopa's lake. He has reached feudal age as well, so even though he sacrificed his age of time, it didn't matter, especially when you're playing against a Mongol player. I guess this aggro, you're supposed to play aggro like this? Oh my gosh. I think an archery range is just getting built for Snoopa right now, but it's allowed Capoch to focus in on building quite a bit of spears that are just like raging spearmen. Raging spearmen all over it. Dark Age spears seem to be the choice right now, although they're now feudal, so they'll be a little bit stronger. I don't see a blacksmith for either player, but that could give the advantage that you need, especially where it's like a mirrored army. 31 versus 20 units. We're sitting at a 60 villager lead for Capoch versus 43. So 20 villager lead. Obviously not going into Song Dynasty just yet. Possibly it will have enough eco to drop down a Barbican. It'd be awesome to drop down a Barbican to kind of queue up more of his units. Some of those archers are getting sent out, but man, to get enough archers to deal with that spear mass, you're gonna need to place another Ubu down, which he did. Place 2 archery ranges on that Ubu. Snoopa's trying to place down a tower, like that might be a little bit helpful. A couple hits off from the Khan, but man, also looking at Snoopa, he's just so low on wood. So if we get archers out from Capoch, which I think he is going to start sending out archers, place down a Barbican of the Sun in front of his gold vein. So this will be really good protection. Starting to queue up different units. And it looks like 2 junks are out on the lakes. Gonna do a lot of damage. Well, they're kind of wimpy, but I think especially when there's 1 outpost with an emplacement in it. But it's gonna prevent Snoopa from getting out any farther than this deep water fish, and there's only 964 food left on that guy. I mean, it's pretty fresh, but still. He is on a 2nd lake right now. This has been scouted out by Capoch's scout, and that massive, oh my gosh, the massive spheres is going straight for the Ubu, which like hasn't even done anything really. And Capoch is heading up into age 3 with the astronomical clock tower. I really thought Snoopa was going to be like super aggro, like, but oh my gosh, like I've never seen this many spears from China and start aging up into age 3. Look at that eco he's got behind him. 68 Vils versus 50 for Snoopa. Snoopa is starting to age up into Castle Age 2. Puts down the step readout. Is gonna have to move that over to the gold vein in that corner, but all of the food eco for Capoch is unobstructed. Look at him sitting at 1600 food in the bank right now. Has just aged up to age 3. Can start sending in more expensive, like tankier units. Hasn't queued up anything just yet. Junks are trying to take out several of this fishing eco, and those spears are on their way to burn down this dock. Man, oh man, this is getting a little bit scary for Snoopa. Snoopa losing out on all his gold bills. Step readout isn't even built yet. He's having to push back some of his villagers. And heading over to this area, we've got a new age has begun for Snoopa. But I don't think it's going to be enough because that 2nd dock is going to be taken out, and both of his fishing eco has completely collapsed. He does have a blacksmith though in position, but we are on Castle Age versus Castle Age already. Snoopa trying to counter, sending in a lot. Man, he's sending in another group, but immediately Capoch just like is like nah and builds a 2nd dock. So this really doesn't do anything. Archers on the back line doing a lot of damage though to that spear horde. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be Juganu, but there's not. Just mostly archers. Gets pulled back. 2nd dock is already in position. Fishing economy is completely untouched. There's only 10 spears left. Snoopa down to a military of 20. We've got a military of 52 from Capoch. His spears are just going wild, torching things. And we have a war junk out, just burning up the rest of these ships, doing a little bit of a cleanup crew right now. Once those docks get taken out, like your fishing ships are just so exposed right now. Oh, and we get the tap out from Snoopa. The last win match point goes to Capoch in this best of 5 show match.